most anticipated group stage matches at the World Cup in Qatar. To have any chance of winning this year's World Cup, each team needs to do well in their group stage matches. This means staying focused and playing together as a team from the first second to the last second of every match. You can never take an easy match lightly, no matter which teams are in your group or how many points you think you'll need to make it through to the next round. Here are the 10 most anticipated group stage matches at this year's World Cup in Qatar. Top 10. 1. Brazil vs Switzerland. 2. Portugal vs Spain. 3. Argentina vs Iceland. 4. Nigeria vs Croatia. 5. Morocco vs Iran. 6. Denmark vs France. 7. Peru vs Australia. 8. Costa Rica vs Serbia. 9. Germany vs Mexico. 10. Korea Republic vs Sweden. 1. Brazil vs Switzerland. Brazil is a football powerhouse, and will be looking to win their 6th World Cup. Switzerland, on the other hand, has never made it to a semi-final match. This game could very well become one of the most exciting games of the group stages as Brazil seeks revenge for their last match against Switzerland where they were outplayed and beaten by 1-2. 2. Portugal vs Spain. This matchup is one of a few matchups with a World Cup history. They have met up twice before, most recently in the Euro 2012 quarterfinals when Spain won by a score of 4-0. The other meeting was back in 1982 when they played to a 3-3 draw. With both teams having star players such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Diego Costa, this will be an exciting match to watch. 3. Argentina vs Iceland. The most anticipated matchup of Group D is Argentina vs Iceland. This will be a classic matchup between two teams that were both eliminated from their respective national leagues this season, but are looking to prove themselves on the world stage. Argentina is coming off an underwhelming Copa America campaign, while Iceland was defeated by Holland in UEFA Euro 2016 and exited without scoring a goal. Neither team has reached past quarterfinals of a major international competition, but both are well positioned to break that streak. 4. Nigeria vs Croatia. Nigeria are desperate to put their disappointment of not qualifying for the last World Cup behind them. This time they will be facing Croatia, who have had a good qualifying campaign and will be looking to take advantage of Nigeria's lack of experience. The match will be an interesting one, with both teams knowing that they cannot afford to lose this game. Croatia would need a win here to stand a chance at qualification, while Nigeria could feasibly qualify if they win and other results go their way. 5. Morocco vs Iran. Morocco and Iran were two of the last teams to make it into the World Cup, but they are not expected to make a big impact. The game between these two countries is scheduled for June 20th in Saransk, Russia. Morocco is coming off of a qualifying campaign that included a tie against Ivory Coast, while Iran qualified with a stoppage time goal against Uzbekistan. Morocco has better individual players and was able to tie Spain 0-0 earlier this year during qualification for this World Cup. 6. Denmark vs France. Playing against France is always a tough task. They have a lot of skilled players and the team has an impressive track record. France just barely missed out on qualifying for this year's knockout stage, losing to Croatia 2-1. This will be their first match back since then, and they'll be looking to redeem themselves. The game against Denmark should be a close one, with both teams holding strong chances of winning. 7. Peru vs Australia. The opening game of this year's World Cup was a momentous event. It marked the first time Peru had qualified for the tournament since 1982, and it was also the first time an Asian country hosted a group stage match. The game ended up being a bit of a disappointment as Australia took an early lead and held on to claim victory 1-0. Peru tried to mount a comeback late in the game but was unsuccessful thanks to some great goalkeeping by Australia. 8. Costa Rica vs Serbia. Serbia will be hoping to get off to a good start with an easy win against Costa Rica, who have never made it out of their group stage. Serbia won't want to take their opponent lightly though, as Costa Rica has beaten them before and they know that on their day they can cause big problems for any team. 9. Germany vs Mexico. Germany will be looking to make a statement against an up-and-coming Mexico side. With stars like Marco Reus, Toni Kroos, Mesut Ozil, and Manuel Neuer, Germany are always going to be tough to beat. But with El Tri on home turf, they might be able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. The game will take place in Doha. The stadium is named after Al Rayyan Sports Club and has a capacity of 40,000. 10. Korea Republic vs Sweden. If you are looking for some good soccer, Korea Republic vs Sweden is a must-see. This matchup features two teams who made it out of the group stages with 3 points. Sweden's attack has been potent so far, scoring 5 goals in their first 3 matches, while Korea Republic have been more defensive-minded and only scored 1 goal. The most intriguing part of this game will be whether or not Sweden can continue to score. If they do, they will probably win.